Rising, everyone. Is Shay Seeking, and I'm back with another video. Mm. So I got stuck on. So Michael and his angels went up against the dragon, and he lost. I guess because he wasn't powerful enough. But I don't know. That dragon gives me the energy. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is a rogue dragon or if this is the last dragon standing when it comes to um, Danny's dragons, the biggest, baddest one. There's this energy. I'm seeing a masculine in red, okay, in blue, right? Within a couple of days, within the past 72 hours. And then I'm seeing this masculine in red. It made me think about this clip that just came on when I was watching YouTube on the stick. And it was asking if people should be able to vote. If foreigners or something like this should be able to vote. See, there's somebody creeping in that want to play games and want to say, I want you back, but they keep on dealing with these other energies. There's somebody that kind of confessed this I love you energy here. Okay, Voyage to Atlantis came on. And the part that stood out was that's one of my favorite songs was that although I leave another behind, I always come back to you. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, like a third party situation, but somebody's still leaving, but they're always gonna come back to you. So this could be this energy here. I'm here. You're gonna need me when I'm gone. And I feel like again, I'm telling somebody else you're gonna need me when I'm gone, but this person don't want to admit that, right? But I feel like this was already past. This person, needing me when I'm gone, I still was of assistance to this person when they were broken up or taken away. A song called Disconnected came on today. I was wondering who it was, right? I feel like it's right after it seemed like I rejected the energy, but it was the fact of what I feel like this person was doing, trying to keep me trapped here. You know what I'm saying? Without a choice forever. It freaked me out for a second. You know what I'm saying? It freaked me out for a second because I feel like this is what people are trying to do. They're trying to make sure the wealth or whatever it was that I should have been able to, or gifts, these could be spiritual gifts or whatever that I was supposed to gather during this time of being multiplying and being fruitful. These people have been blocking them, so I would be a helpless thing, maybe not even looked at as an angelic being or looked at as a godly being or anything, like a nothing here, so that these people can keep a cap on me and continue to suck my energy. This could even be somebody was doing this for a certain amount of time until something went through. Okay, this could be until something passed. I don't know if it's a certain group of people, a certain something, until they stop doing whatever, and then I'm supposed to be able to flourish. But something is just not right. Something is just not right. Because again, I always think about this part, and I don't think this is in the Bible. I think it's in another writing that I was reading about Michael and the angel going up against God. The dragons are the oldest people. The Draconian, well, not Draconians, but the dragons are somewhat the Targaryens, I believe. Or let me get it right, because I told y'all the storylines of the House of Dragons and the Game of Thrones, from what I've seen, they mix together very. I don't know. It mixes together some kind. They might be written by different people and all this other shit, but the way that I see it is different. But I'm also seeing the red dragon, or the red dragon being wrath with the woman, right? See, and went to go in the rest of her seed. So I'm wondering if this could be some type of attack or something on a certain seed, a certain family, a certain bloodline. don't know why. Okay, like my family dynamic is split down the middle. Okay, there's 3 light skins, 3 dark skins, and I don't feel like it have nothing to do with this. I am picking up the texture of hair. Like somebody doesn't normally go for somebody's type. Somebody goes for somebody's type, and somebody don't normally go to for somebody's type. But it's like somebody had to have somebody on their team here. I don't know. I feel like somebody has split the dynamic here. I feel like one of my twins, okay, at one point was on the other side here. One of my twins was on the other side. Like when I'm telling you that we was going through this spiritual warfare in the household when all the children were still living here. It was strange because the friction was that daughter, the one that had a child, that has a child. She these are just This is just like I said, I don't want to tell you guys too much of my business, but this is just surface level stuff about the spirituality. This is not our personal stuff. It's just general things. Just going through teenage motions and stuff like that. Her in Taurus was getting into it. She a Gemini, he a Taurus. They was getting into it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we had to balance that out. But we're like, damn, this is the first time we having a teenager we having an issue with. The oldest one didn't, we didn't have that many problems with her. Right? And then again, when things started to go a little bit deeper, and I knew that this attack from the moon was coming in, what I'm saying, on the family dynamic, right? Another masculine was like, tighten your shit up. You got to tighten it up, tighten your household up, And so again, it just so happens that everybody just dispersed. Like they all got their own apartments and stuff like that. They left. It was just us three here. So when we were going through all these issues, and once we're talking about a split, right? When a split could have been brought up because of all the chaos, nobody knew what the fuck was going on, but we knew that it couldn't keep going on. So all the children, except for my oldest, okay, and my youngest, my oldest and my youngest, all right, yeah, my Cancer and my baby Gemini, they was kind of like on my side, but the twins was on Taurus's side. You know what I'm saying? They was coming at me real hard. Couple months go down the line, and one of the twins come back on this side. It's so weird because one of the twins come back on this side, the one with the baby, and then my oldest goes on that side. You know what I'm saying, with Taurus. So it's something about the family dynamic energetically, or figuring out who we are, or how our makeup is, or where we fit in this game of red and blue, light and dark, white and black. It's something like this. I don't know what the fuck it is, okay? But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's me. That one twin, she's very helpful with me and things like this. We help each other out. And then the D baby. And it seemed like the others are on that side. It's the funniest thing ever. It's the weirdest thing ever. Spiritual warfare. Like I like to talk about the real shit that's going on with spiritual warfare on this platform. So again, I don't know, because I know that spirits work through energy. I mean, work through people, vassals. So again, what all of us, we all have our own unique makeup. So again, even if we come from the same or whatever it is, we still have our own type of makeup here. We have our own ways, how we see the world, who believe in God, who don't. It's a lot of stuff I feel like going on. So I'm wondering if this energy of like I said, some type of rage, or that wind blowing last night, if that has something to do with somebody sending in some type of demonic energies or attachments or something like this on the household. I'm just wondering. There's a lot of readings that's coming up about a child being, something happening to a child here. I feel like it's very important. I don't even know what to even think. It's very important to bring these things up, and then also maybe even speak to our children about certain things, especially little girls and stuff like this when it comes to, these spiritual attacks or these things that could be happening in the sleep realm. It's like somebody wants to just say like that's the way of the world, but I just feel like there's something very heavy, even with the reading that I had yesterday, or with the spread that we laid out yesterday. It's something about the energy of this area here in the Midwest, this Motor City eternal something energy here. Something about the tethered and then the ones that are above the ground. Okay, now in that movie Us, it showed it one kind of way, but what if again the tethered are mentally tethered, and then and then there's the ones that are watching us, or these watchers or whatever, that are the ones that are up in the air or on a higher level, and they can dig around in our akashic records. They can dig around and get retina view. They can do all this shit right here to try to take, steal ideas, also steal your essence or your energy or whatever. I don't know who. Like I said, it's almost like this. It's energy. Like there's a feminine energy that do Taurus readings, and she be on boy. She really do. And it's something like, you know, just what she said about nobody. They want you to be in despair. Nobody want like who you can't even trust no fucking body. And I feel like that's just the energy. It's almost like it doesn't never have me paranoid or nothing, but it's just like, whoa, like this shit is getting too close. It's like, I apologize. I didn't know it wasn't recording, but it's like, whoa, the way it's swapping out like this, going back and forth like this, is getting too crazy. It's crazy for somebody that's been blocked or something like this to be able to grab onto one thing or another, to even get some type of ground. They really working real hard with that five of wands falling on top of each other in the reverse. Is definitely make it confirmed to me. Wait a minute, you just went through this whole reading. We talking about Job, and we talking about the angels that came with the devil, with Satan. I'm gonna say Satan, the angels that came down with Satan, right? But something was telling me, damn, was Michael one of them angels? And then again, which one is avenging? Is it Satan? You know what I'm saying? That's seeing something in a new light. Is something about this legion of these donkeys or these wisdom people. Is something about this freaking energy here. Because even if Job has those 300 donkeys and these other camels and stuff, like 5,000 camels or whatever, when we still talking about these donkeys, man, because the camels gonna retain water, right? It's stored up memory or something like this. But the donkeys, that could be the energy I've been picking up on, or some feminine energies going into a collective energy to go against a masculine energy. Now I don't know what the hell this means, but it came up in that read. We picked up 4 or 5 energies, but it could be, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like I told y'all about Biden a long time ago. It's like if the head is sick, the whole body. But again, if the whole body is sick, what does that make the head? So it's something about the body. This could be a body of people taking this time or this opportunity to go for the head. You know what I'm saying? They could be doing spell work. What's those videos we was doing last summer about witches in the White House? See, somebody don't want to live. So it's not even like you gonna need me when I'm gone. You gonna need me. It's like motherfuckers need each other some kind of way. So it's something like this, man. Because something keeps. I'm telling y'all, I want to pull some cards on it. I want to go downstairs and grab a deck of cards. It's something about this energy that don't feel right. And I don't even want to get into the middle because I don't want to start no shit. But something about the fact of the I'm wondering if it was a plot twist. I'm wondering what this really is here. Man. Because I feel like there's a masculine energy that has like a playful energy or something, like a Peter Pan kind of energy or something like this. But it's almost like this person played too many times in somebody's face, always like saying, oh yeah, that girl is mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, ain't she the highest in the room? And I know the fuck ain't nobody higher than me. So it's giving me ascension, like, you know, Maxwell, like, tell me how long it's gonna take you for you to speak. Because I can't live my life without you. But it's also saying in that song something like, he know that you the most high. Like, you ain't gotta really say it. So I'm just wondering, this is just something here about what it is about this that's bothering me about Michael and his angels. Was it supposed to ride out that way, or was it not? Did somebody play too much when somebody else was just sitting back being good? So it's bringing me back to the energy. What about my Job or whatever in the East? See, we in the Midwest or whatever, or the Middle East, you know, the mid towards the East or whatever. But what about Job in the East? So this could be, again, it's making me think about the man that was planted to the east of the garden. Is this a masculine energy? Is this one of my masculines? Taurus, Scorpio, somebody like this, or Gemini, or Cancer, Capricorn, or something that been placed in the east of the garden, separated from me, disconnected, starting a new thing, you know, supposedly on the bigger and better things with some rag of fucking muffin that somebody then invested in and got them to look in a certain kind of way and being able to travel and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? A fake privileged lady. A world card energy. Because I'm hearing something about if she don't need no airbrush. You get what I'm saying? So somebody could be loving somebody, but because to fit into society or fit into some kind of construct, they need some bitch that look a certain kind of way. Or this is something else that have to do with somebody that's not a female. Uh, I mean, it just is either or. You understand what I'm saying? So we gonna base the whole something, especially when we go into the East. Then I'm talking about the political arena. So we're gonna base this partnership or whatever that's supposed to be happening to create something in the east of the garden on looks. What is we talking about? Or is this something that's going on in the west of the garden? I still feel like there's something that's going on in the southeast. Okay, Florida, Disney, something shit like this. It's something about these big something. Texas, Disney, New York, DC, California. Creativity, something that don't flow in some of these individuals organically and naturally, but they need it from somebody like me. These could be people that's already in the industry, but there's something lacking. There is a light. That torch that I picked up on, the torch is not there. It's built into somebody. What you say? This is old shit, older stuff, but all he said, all access, cause you bad. Now, I don't know if this is somebody being a bad girl, you know what I'm saying, or if this is like, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Somebody trying to hide, somebody trying to keep somebody from their destiny, from something that these people should be handling with care. The day of Armageddon. Again, it's a writings that I read that said that they were going to battle up against God. So I'm wondering, could a dragon energy be a God energy? Could it be, again, stormborn? Somebody that was born through the storm. I'm thinking about the calm before the storm. We talk about Donald Trump. what he said when he first walked in, into his presidency. So something was a brewing back then, man. Somebody's birth was tumultuous. It's almost like that energy of somebody's birth being tumultuous here. This could be birthing a nation. I'm about to say a nightmare. A nation. It could be birthing an idea or something like this, or a business plan. Whatever this could be. Because it said the dragon was ready to devour. I think Revelations 12:3 or 12 and something was ready to devour it as soon as the woman was going to birth it, right? So again, it made me think about the video we was just doing last night. I mean, just a minute ago, when the camera kept going out. Okay, the camera kept going out. It's the last video I think I put up before this one. I already know somebody been remote viewing or something like this on my table or on whatever or doing whatever. I mean, it's just a weird feeling here to try to produce some type of message here. But there's something about this gossip and then this energy of Michael showing up. But I know that when we dealing with these feminine energies, these wisdom or these seers and stuff like this, or these tarot readers and stuff like this, I feel like a couple of these masculines got a legion of these females. It's not just one. And it's almost like automatically when I went back online, when I went back on the stick to just pick and see what I was going to be watching next, it's like tarot readers started to pop up. Old tarot readers came back in. You see what I'm saying? And then some of these newer tarot readers, my whole timeline just changed. So somebody's working on something under the table here. Because my two Five of Wands came out in reverse. So other people might be pulling the Five of Wands. I've seen a lot of people dwelling on that Five of Wands today. Theirs is coming in the upright. So again, we know that energy transfer is real. Depending on what your core energy is and what we talking about that day. Because we all on these different wavelengths, but it's almost the same. Meaning that if their cards are coming up in the upright, especially a lot of people that getting the Five of Wands, especially double Five of Wands today. Why is mine in the reverse? See, because it's almost like the crafty counsel or the joke or whatever they're trying to play is on me. And I'm saying not this fucking time. So again, is it a fact that these people won, or is this dragon looked at as a foreign energy? Okay. Could be attached to a energy or dual citizenship. You know what I'm saying? And these people are trying to overtake this dragon because they trying to say this dragon is foreign. But really, what this shit might be adding up to is like a Jon Snow and a fucking Daenerys, right? Having to be kind of scared of each other, or not being able to trust, or being two people like the king and the queen of swords. So much shit been done that if they got back together, they'll probably have their swords drawn towards each other. So it's something like that. It's like we could connect, but I feel like, what is this? How far does it go? With that energy of the Vatican or Parliament or something showing up, what are we really talking about here? Because I feel like somebody left something already to me. I feel like this masculine knows that already. But now since this masculine might be like, well, I don't really need that person. I got this over here, or I'm doing this over here. You know what I'm saying? So again, could this be also my last person, or somebody that's connected through, lineage, or maybe we share some type of common ancestor or something like this? I feel like at one time it's like, dude, wake up. This your shit. You know what I'm saying? But then almost sometimes I feel like it's like, nah, wake up. It's my shit. So, I don't know what I get from it, y'all. I don't know what I get from it. But it's almost like, it's that Empress energy, or the three lions on that coat of arms, where the Empress is being pressed in the middle. And it's almost like, if the Empress go towards the south, that might be defeat, because these people already built up something there. If the Empress go to the north, because I think it's one of the Canadians' coat of arms that I'm thinking about, or seals that I'm thinking about, will she be defeated there? Because the tears of the east and dried up. And then that read that we pulled the other day on how the West was won, or is this how the West won? Or maybe it's something I posted on my Instagram. So again, it's almost like dying on the cross. I'm seeing 999, like 9, 9, and 9. The mark of the beast, though, if you turn it upside down, is 666. 999 could also have something symbolic to do with the lion, the 3 lions. I think they changed that shit on Disneyland from a lion standing up, like roaring, which is almost identical to the coat of arms on my mom's side. Okay, but they changed it from that to the 3 lions, signing something in my name. And what's the big thing? You know what I'm saying? On me getting any type of inheritance, or me being etched out of or blotted out of a will, or what's the big problem? What is the big, if I'm nothing to these people, what is the big problem with me claiming whatever I need to and moving the fuck on? Why is everybody hiding everything? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Tell me how it makes sense. Asking the Father for things in my name. But I know you're not talking to the Father, because you would have to come through me at some point in time to get to the Father. Unless they've already killed one portion of the Yeshua or the Christ energy, and that's some portion of the brain where they, or some portion of something where they have blocked me or done something to damage something, so I can't be able to tap into the another dimension, the 5D or whatever the fuck it will be to these people. Did they really win? Did somebody just write it in that way? You know what I'm saying? Is that my team and I should be happy and dancing right now? Or is that the other team and I should be upset because they want to devour the woman? See, because somebody was birthing a new idea or giving birth or something like this. Wow. I'm getting an energy of imprisoning someone, trying to say, hey, this person can't come in your energy ever again, or something like this is foul. But it's really could be some of these people that's the foul ones that did the foul shit, and they using this masculine as a scapegoat because they know that we the true so-called emperor, empress, or divine, that divine couple. And this person just like kind of like hopeless about it or whatever. Okay, or was before they passed on, or if they still living, they hopeless about it because they know that me and this person have been overpowered, or that's what they think. Because of the disconnect, that's what somebody think. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can show y'all without. Wait, no, that's the wrong direction. How can I do it? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Look at my wall in my living room. I decorated this wall. You see that white horse or that white stallion? I'm hearing that card, what was written on the wall. You see that heart and soul right here? I don't even know why I'm feeling some kind of way. We got the B there for my last name. Our nest. Family gathers here. Don't that look like the flower from the death card? And then we got the C right there in gold. I made that little decoration right there, that one at the top. Our nest. I don't know why it's making me feel like this masculine, again, is speaking, the original Taurus is speaking to me. This would have been possibly a honest person here or something like this. I feel like could have got contaminated, could have got cloned, could have got replaced. Maybe this person, you know, I keep struggling with this vision. I keep struggling with this vision of seeing Taurus get sick last year, and the whole thing about the ER 2 or 3 times. And somebody saying, why you never come see me? Like this person, like whoever this is, like delirious or something. They don't know that we've been separated, and they're like, why didn't you never come see me? Or you don't come see me, or something like this. Not knowing that he's been, it's weird. Like bewildered, I get at some point here. Somebody crying out for somebody, like a man, a grown man crying out. But it's almost like, I'm wondering if this person, like, do you're supposed to be following me or something like this. But it's like, dude, either you selected to leave from me. I'm getting 1 year. You was somebody approached you with some type of something to go against me, and you chose to sneak off and leave a clone here. Or you may be remembering or something right now, and this people don't want, because this person, from what I could tell, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I had to question this shit. Like, I'm intuitive as hell. What you mean to tell me I don't know who been sitting next to me for 30 some years? You know what I'm saying? But I keep trying to remember his face. It's almost like somebody died or something. And I'm trying to remember him, how he was when we were going through that turmoil. And I remember, and see, this is what's so emotional. I remember when he was up in that family room. It's almost like he lost his soul. Because I was, going through whatever this was, and I just remember he don't get upset and cry and stuff like this, and and then I think he was afraid too, because he had the vid and he was sick and stuff like this, and it's like the most hurt ever. I seen it that day. And I think he just didn't know what to do or what to say, or because he's not the most emotional person or something. I don't think he know what to say, what to do. And could this person been manipulated or drugged or manipulated, or did they leave at their free will or something and realize it wasn't what they, and wanted to get back, and these people hurt him? At that time, groceries stopped coming in. This is the type of person that don't leave the trampoline up, you know what I'm saying, during the winter. This type of person that don't walk past the trash can if it's full. Don't go 2 weeks without cutting the grass. It's cut. you know? Not the most, I guess I say that, like, loving and, cuddling person or nothing like this, but I'm just looking at these other traits. I just feel like, again, there's a masculine energy. I don't know how to explain this, that just want to get back here, but this person could have different energies in him, different traits. This could be a Lord of Hosts, and that's why I can't really center what we talking about here. When somebody's acting as though a feminine energy is saying, oh, you might have had him once or something like this, like, is that what we talking about? You know? Somebody watch this family here. Now, I know that part of this could have been spiritual or something, but somebody watched this family and prayed on this family. So it's kind of scary as to what could have happened, really. Are there really women out there that's that thirsty, that got to pry on another woman's house and catch their man outside slipping and bust them upside the head, you know what I'm saying? And then sit there like over, like that fucking movie with Goldie Hawn in it, one of my favorite movies growing up, Overboard, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga over here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, y'all. And for me, you know, even in the twin flame journey, there's no twin flame. There's no knight in shining armor that showed up, you know what I'm saying, over here to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you thinking happened, and now it's your turn to be picked up and taken out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? It's almost like somebody gave something that even belonged to me to somebody else, thinking that they could take on to it better or something like this. This could be an opportunity. It could be an empire. It could be a house. It could be a portion of land. It could be anything. But it was out of spite, just because somebody don't like somebody or they don't want somebody to have something. I'm thinking, who the fuck even know me that much? I keep a tight circle. Who even know me that even my family probably don't even know personal shit about me, except for the select ones that I've always been close with. So what is this? But I think that there's a shadow energy or a doppelganger or a people under the stairs portion of the family that been behind the scenes taking shit from me the whole time. They've been taking shit from me the whole time. They could have pulled these masculines in, or a certain masculine or somebody else into this energy with them. That it's cool to do this to somebody like me. None of these people can say I treated them unfairly, badly. These are people that call me before they call anybody else to tell me about whatever, because they know I won't tell their secrets, you know. Yes, I'm that friend. You know what I'm saying? If you upset, yeah, I'm gonna go over here real quick, talk such, you know, she sound upset or something like this. No, I don't handle death that well for people, you know, that passed away. You know, I don't like to intrude on that energy because I'm not the best one to deal with somebody in that type of grief. I will give your condolences, but I can't, you know, I'm not the best friend to call for that. That don't mean I'm not gonna be there for, if you call me and you need me, I'm not gonna show up for you. But you know what I'm saying, problems like that I could solve or something like this, that I could, you know what I'm saying, I can't do, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's some people that don't do well with that type of grief, you know, that type of grieving or dealing with people while they're grieving through that process. Especially somebody like me that don't even want to even go to funerals no more, because I don't feel like we burying our people the proper way. Hell, I don't even think I want a funeral. But there's something. I just wanted to come on here. I might run down there and do those last cards or whatever. But I feel like there's something here. There's something that it could be reevaluated. I could be totally wrong, but it's just it would not be on me like that since even last year. We've been talking about this. What about that day, that great day? Was that something that was actually supposed to happen, right? Even this disconnected energy in my cards the other day, there's a when I use my Jane Austen deck mixed with that other oracle something deck, the lady with the red hair, and I think it said something about like the story or something like that. I can't, a belonging, it was belonging, and the lady with the red hair was sitting there with that eel and she was cutting at it, right? So I was watching a reader today with red hair, and this person come off as sweet, but I really can't pick up on their energy, with ice blue eyes, red hair. And I'm like, oh, her hair looked pretty or whatever. I don't know if she just dyed it or whatever, but I noticed red on her fingertips. But her energy gives me this energy of somebody in my energetic field if they were a feminine energy. This could be a sister. You know, some of us probably have these twins or these, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We talking about galactic and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? These eggs and these whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got hospitals that lied about whole babies dying, thousands of them, and they actually ended up in the arms of other people. So, you know, to think that, you know, people couldn't have been having twins, and, you know, they didn't know that they was having twins, and one of the twins got taken, or said that one twin died and they actually gave the twin away. You know, who knows? Again, this message could be something that could alert someone to stay away from somebody, not maybe not that girl, but maybe some, I know she do tourist readings, but maybe it could be another person or another girl or something like this. I don't know. It could be somebody that's a tourist. It could be somebody with red hair, blue eyes. You know, again, somebody that come off sweet or something. Okay, somebody that could be sweet. I don't know. But I was just talking to tourists the other night, and I was like, what was that girl's name that, I think it was like within the past week. I said, what was that girl's name that you know, we don't even like talking about no shit like that around here. But I was like, what was that girl's name that cut her husband? You know what I'm saying? So this could be a plan somebody got to set somebody up to cut something off of them. I don't know, y'all. You dig? Okay? This could be a plan for somebody to do this to somebody in the future. I told you guys I pick up on people's thoughts, what people is thinking. Now I can't go. Listen, I can't do like with these people that's doing divination and these other type of spell work. They know who they coming to. They dealing with the government, NASA. They dealing with other shit, and they coming in invading on your privacy. You don't got no private thoughts. If they want to get in your mind, they can get in there and dig out whatever the fuck they want to dig out. It's seeming like to me. I'm talking about me just being somebody that barely even goes anywhere extra. And I'm able to pick up these things that people are thinking or saying or doing. Okay, things that are past, present, and future, things that are seen and unseen, sensed and known. Somebody could be dead and thought this shit. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. It come in through the cards and also come in through other signs and synchronicities. This could be also equivalent to somebody trying to cut off somebody's manhood. This could be talking about, not literally, it could be like somebody like doing something to somebody mentally or physically or something to make somebody question themselves or, you know, feel bad about their manhood. Like, dang, I couldn't have stood up for my mom. I wasn't able to protect my family. You know, that could be something that can cut off a man's and again, even though I am a bold, courageous, confident woman in what it don't always have to be in how I'm looking, but okay, I do be confident still. Okay, but I'm talking about in what I'm seeing, sensing, and knowing most times. People think that come off as me being unruly or disrespectful or that I can't be submissive to a man or some. It's not. It's the furthest thing from the truth. But what you're not gonna do is play in my face. I'm not the one that gets smacked on their face, gets smacked down to the ground and stay there and hold my cheek and say, oh my goodness, I'm not that one. I'm gonna fuck around and get my ass whooped, but I'm not that one. I'm not the one to be hit purposely directly by a man, like punched or something, and end up staying there. I mean, with the person, like that shit would be, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That would be it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not that person that's gonna put some makeup on and shit and try to act like, you know, I mean, if somebody really wanted to get me the fuck up out of here, they should just told the masculine to go straight to that. You hear what I'm saying? Somebody should told that nigga to go straight to that. And you dig what I'm saying? If you was wondering, you know what I'm saying? Or he be gone. Okay? Either or. So, all right. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. But again, I know a lot of this stuff is also, like I said, a facade, or this is also some type of stuff that is some type of illusions, and some of this stuff is projected energy in games that people play, you know, with the mind and stuff like this. But you know, I know the things that I've actually seen, since with my own eyes and heard with my own ears. You know, if somebody is playing some kind of game like this, they're being really careful with not letting me see the things that this person is doing. Like I said, this would be an industry or a group or organization or community that will be covering up everything that the male does, because women are getting hit up and hit off. You know what I'm saying? And they may sign some kind of something that they can't talk about the shit. You know what I'm saying? While if the female, they trying to get the female to go out and do something, and that's gonna be the first thing, you know what I'm saying, everybody know about on the fucking Channel 5 news or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like this is a cultural war as well. This is something cultural. Rather, this isn't a 5D physically or energetically. The men, they don't have no blame, no shame. It's going to be covered up what they're doing. They want to catch the feminine energy. If they can't catch her doing something, I'm talking about somebody with a cup. If they can't catch her doing something, these people will make it up or allow for illegal activity or rape or pillage or something like this, okay, to happen here. To remove or cut these men off from energetic ties, kingdom spouse ties, common law ties, and also 3D ties, 5D. Like they're using something else to cut these men off from these type of things here, before they have to pay up, or before they have to take care of their wife or their family or whatever, pay for whatever they've done or something like this. Like they're still trying to dig. They will go even as far as to probably digging up in your Akashic to see some shit from 30 years ago, 20 years ago, to bring it up, you know, in the court of law. In a court of law, mind you, that you may not even be able to be privy to. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on here, but you got other masculine energies that's sitting here waiting to pick up the slack where you left it at. And the females traded off without even knowing her new owner. So again, that's what I was saying. That scripture, the donkey knows his master and something else, but the oxen doesn't. It's either one. I think it's the oxen or the donkey. One of them don't know their master. You see what I'm saying? This is like trading people's birthright off. And people are hired to do this with spell work, witchcraft, doctored up documents. They're groups of people are actually sitting here watching something like this happen. They can't really point out why they can't stand you, or they don't want you for the position, or you can't be trained like these other people. They just have it out for somebody. And that's why these people are going to pay heavily for whatever the fuck this is that they're doing. And could you imagine being the one that's righteous, that want to do right, but you can't really make no moves because you're around these people? And at the end of the day, you should have, maybe you didn't say nothing, maybe you couldn't say nothing, maybe if you said something, it wouldn't change nothing because these are powerful people. You see what I'm saying? And then the person that you're supposed to be connected with can't even connect with you like that. So you, even if you try to stand up for this person, they can't even connect like that. So you assed out, or you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I always try to look at stuff from both points of view here. Even if somebody thought it was a good idea. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get this pay. And if I'm going to do this and I can have these hoes, then fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and take me over here to the for a woman, it might be different because she might feel some kind of way about leaving her children, not knowing who gonna take care of her children if she not there. But a man, he knows that his woman is there. He know that his woman is a warrior. He know that if he ain't there, she'll figure it out at some point, and she gonna get on her shit to try to figure out how she can how she can protect them children. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go off probably on that journey, being deceived or led along by some, could be one of the finest hoes in the world. Beyonce could have pulled up, you know what I'm saying, gave this person this opportunity. I don't know. You know? This person can't see these people's souls. I can. So they could have been coming around my energy, but at some point in time, they could have gave an offer to this motherfucker. I don't know. And somebody realized they in something, they in too deep, they can't even get out. But it's like you was with, or you had to connect with the bitch that could take all these motherfuckers out and could have gave you everything, gave you the world. See, these men come and say, I could have gave you the world. I wish I could give you the world. The world could actually give your ass the world if you would have worked with it. And these people would be at your fucking feet. But you chose to be beguiled. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. So, did they really win? Was they supposed to win? Was it good for us or me or this masculine or the people that these people that the dragon didn't win? Was the dragon one of the oldest energies here? Is this why they said, oh, the serpent was the oldest, most cunning? To who? Well, is this somebody that was sent in also to only work with the feminine energy that would be held hostage by these people? You get what I'm saying? The chosen one. And so these people are really fighting against God because these two people together create that energy on earth. Was Egypt the place to send the plagues, or should they have been sent to the east, the west, and the north? Because we know Egypt could be like, I think, well, that's Kemetic or whatever, black, but it can mean slavery is what I meant. Or the South to me sometimes. So again, that was just a question I had for y'all. You know, I know it's some Bible thumpers that probably still, you know, might stop by the channel once in a while. I don't know. Okay. But I'm just wondering, like I said, now that we've seen a little bit of this spiritual warfare, we've seen these tarot readers and stuff like this and these different groups at play. What are we talking about? Do these women really feel some kind of way about the divine feminine, so-called masculine energy? Okay? Or my energy some kind of way. They see something some kind of way and now they want to free somebody, you know, or help somebody or something like this? Or is this just the further the finito, what they say? The finale here to end the empress here because of jealous envy and strife. Which one is it? Did a masculine just have to buckle after trying to stand tall? What did they do to this person if this is the only one that was standing for something or standing for God? Are these the ones that were persecuted and thrown in jail and all this stuff for professing the word? So yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to go pull some more cards or not, but I just wanted to say that because something feels really much off balance. Something just don't feel right. And I don't know. At this point, I don't know what a victory feels like anymore. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it feels like to even be defeated. It's like I'm supposed to be this thing that's floating through here. It's almost like manifest destiny or something, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Am I this thing that's supposed to float here and just not know which way I'm supposed to go, which way this is going and things like this? Do you really think that that's going to be suffice for the actual chosen one? I doubt it.